Raha loans and investments. That business of yours, we want to give for you a loan that you can start it up with. Very many people are doing credit business today. Yes. You can go credit wise. So he's going to take us through and how, of course, we can get this loan, how we can acquire, maybe the procedures, ABCD. We all very well know how loans can help those specifically who have ever experienced that. Mr. Kagame, you're most welcome to West Nile TV.
Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Like you said, my name is Thomas Kagame. I'm the founder of Furaha Loans, which operates under Furaha Link Ventures. I must say it's a great privilege to be here.
Yeah.
It's my first time here at West Nile TV, and I really appreciate the work you're doing. As a person who is a team leader for this one startup, I feel like this is a great opportunity for us in business in Arua City. I tell friends that Arua has the biggest potential when it comes to business in this country.
Indeed.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Furaha Loans. Ours is to bridge temporary financial shortages through our Furaha Loans. We believe that businesses and lifestyles shouldn't come to a standstill just because of a mere temporary financial shortage. Say you're running maybe a contract and you run short of fuel. You don't have to stop your works. Just give us a call, we deliver. Say your parent, child is sent away with school fees and probably is not going to sit exam just because of a small balance. Call us, we deliver. So we just come in to fix those temporary financial shortages, and we do it instantly. Actually, if I say a day is like 24 hours, that's too much. We do it in minutes. Yeah, I think that's briefly what we do to bridge temporary financial shortages, to support businesses and individuals. Yeah, to make sure that life never comes to a standstill, because we believe that time is the fundamental measure of almost everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're going to stop doing something because you just have financial or shortages or hiccups, then it will cost a lot to the project, to a life. So that's how we come in.
A brief notice from you. I fear loans. How do you take that fear away from me? You know, there are very many people there who would, of course, want to come for something like that. But also I should say the ethics surrounding it, they are being so wanting. So how do you convince someone like me, who is afraid of actually maybe picking up a loan to start up a business? Yes, he or she might be stuck, but even to come for this loan is something very hard. Maybe help me and take that fear away.
I think for very many reasons, the money lending sector has been tainted with a bad image of because it has some sectors of probably maybe non-sectors elements of dubious lending, and I think that's what scares people like you, Nina. But the government has corrected that through its institution called UMRA. UMRA is Uganda Microfinance Regulatory Authority. So it regulates us who give credit to the population. So it makes sure that there is sanity. So I think before I take away the fear, I think I have to guide you and tell you that you don't have to go to unlicensed lenders.
Yeah.
So just to tell the public, UMRA recently on Friday 17th of June this month, on Friday, it published a list of all the lenders which are licensed, and Furaha Link Ventures is there. So I think one, you have to deal with the licensed lenders to avoid one, being cheated, two, to be treated well, because just assume you're dealing with someone who's not licensed. He can just wake up and shifts tomorrow. And probably it's not good, because most of the lenders, they will need security to give you the money.
Yeah.
So assuming you go to an unlicensed lender, he's not licensed, you give him your security, and then following day he runs away. I think that's the first guideline. Choose a licensed lender.
Yeah.
That's one. Then two, of course, have a good loans officer who can explain to you to the core. Now, first, what we do at Furaha Link Ventures, we make sure that we explain to our clients to the dot. One, why does he need a loan? Is it the right reasons? That's one. Then two, this person who needs the loan, we have to do the appraisals. Do you qualify? Do you have, is your business model going to kind of bring these returns? Because you could say that you can come to my office, for example, and you say, Nina, I want loan. I want, say, maybe to supply maybe ammunition to rebels somewhere. That's just like an example. But I definitely know that the security by the government will intervene and it will fail. So some ideas are not viable, then others are viable. So I think one, if someone is borrowing, then you have to choose the licensed lender. That's one. Then discuss with your loans officer the purpose of the loan, and he also guide you actually, because these are educated people.
Yes.
We use educated people who know about loans. He'll tell you this is profitable, this is not profitable. Then even if it's an emergency, like I have an emergency, my child is in, that you have to support children to go to school. Yeah. But if I come and I tell you, if someone comes and tells me, I want money for, let me say, probably, let's say, so if someone says, I want money for drinking, we can't give that. We can't give that because it's not the right cause. Yeah. Yeah. How, you know. So I think one, choose a licensed lender. Then two, talk to your credit officer. First, we do that a lot. We talk to our clients and guide them. So I think you shouldn't fear. Yeah, you shouldn't fear. We're always a phone call away. Yeah, and we deliver.
So what loans do you give out? School fees loans? School fees?
Yeah, we give out loans to almost open to the general public. One, so long as someone is engaged in an income generating activity, any business, we call that a business loan. Yeah. Then there are very many people who earn their bread through like salaries. So if someone has a job, then we can give that and we call it a salary loan. Then there are people who maybe school fees, we also give. Then there are also people who use their movable assets to get loans. Like me, I'm chasing a deal, and I don't have time of taking you to my business in Pakwachi.
Yes.
But here's a logbook of my car. Give me 2 million. We do assessment very fast. We give. So it's basically business loans and salary loans, but they can be. We break them down according to the use also.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all our loans are instant. That's the beauty. Instant. No one ever calls and say, I went to Furaha and I got my loan after 2 days or a day. No, it's instant. We do the appraisals there and then and give the client money because we respect time. Wow. We believe it's the fundamental measure of everything.
You also do car loans?
Yeah, we do.
How do you do salary loan? Like
okay, just like we just like I told you.
School fees loan, it's self-explanatory. That I'll pick it for school fees. So how is salary loan, car loan? You know those things.
Now, salary loans are given to people who are formally employed. Say you come to our offices, Nina, and you say, I want a loan of say maybe 500,000, a million. Depending on what you need. For us, we ask for the following conditions. We ask for the appointment letter or the contract to make sure that you're working. Then two, we ask for the bank statement to know whether you really have the capacity or whether to pay this money. Two, to also see the liabilities on your salary, because someone can come and say I want a loan, but he really has other loans. So it's not good to give him more loans. You'd rather advise him Yeah, so if you want a salary loan, we give 60% of what you're earning. And the requirements are simple, contract and the bank statement. That's simple. We're not going to ask you for a lot of undertaking from your boss, because it wastes a lot of time. And it will kill the aspect of being an instant loan. Ours is instant.
So your loans ranges from what amount? You can even give billions?
We wish and we hope so. we hope to give billions in the nearby future. That's the goal. But for now, we can give tens of millions.
Wow.
To an individual. Yeah, can afford to do that. So, and it's been a journey. We started very small. Didn't even give $1 million to an individual. So I think business it's a journey really.
It's a journey.
For now, we can give tens of millions to one client, and yeah.
Wow. This is good. For those who have just joined us, we are in the Business Bank and with your host Mina. With me in the studios is a guest. He's the proprietor, the MD for Furaha Loans and Investment. You have just heard what he has been saying. You need loans for your business. You need salary loans. You need business loans. Car loans, that whatever amount you need, maybe to start up a business or something, or you've run short of money, maybe any kind of emergency, you should look no further. You just you go to Furaha Loans and Investments, or even you can come to West Nile TV and we do take you there. And for those who have just joined us, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you for always following in the show. And those without StarTimes decoder, I would say that go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel West Nile TV, and stream us live from the comfort of your zone. We are on all the social media platforms. We are as well even on YouTube, Your TV, Facebook, and then Twitter at West Nile TV. Thank you so much. We will go for a break. Later is when we will be talking about that specific sector of the loan and how it's done in the office. Good morning. This is Business Bank.
Family is not an important thing. It's everything. All family members, children of all ages, ladies in the house, and the big boys. StarTimes gives your family a complete TV entertainment, reliable signals everywhere in the country, standby customer care services, most affordable and convenient subscription. StarTimes, big on global, more local channel, most affordable. StarTimes is with you no matter the situation.
Whether it is Katogo, Chikomando, Rolex Majasa to Nyambisi. Man, wherever I am, I enjoy you with your TV channels on my phone.
Enjoy a new world of entertainment with over 80 TV and radio channels, plus movies from wherever you are. Download the Yo TV Channels app from your app store and enjoy 30 days of free streaming with MTN.
Yo TV Channels, the power is in your hands.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Furaha. To me, Furaha is happiness.
Yeah.
So why do you choose that?
Furaha is a Swahili word that means joy.
Joy,
yes, yeah. When I was young, I used to work in my mother's. It was like a kind of let's say milk shop.
A milk shop.
Yeah, she had a milk shop. and it was called Furaha. And while in that milk shop, I learned really a lot. I learned business at a young age. Yeah, and it was called Furaha Dairies.
Wow.
Yeah, so we would get milk from our farm,
Yeah.
then supply it, well, Kampala and other places.
Yes.
So it's from Furaha Dairies that I learned a lot. It taught me business at a young age. And whenever I come from school, I spent most of my schooling time in boarding section. So when I came back home, my mom would take a break. I think she at a young age, I started handling business, and maybe she would leave business to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was called Furaha. So when she retired and at old age somehow she went back to the farm. My parents now live on the farm. So kind of an African business kind of setting. They stopped the business, and so when I was beginning business, I learned business from Furaha.
Furaha,
Yeah, so let me call it Furaha. That's how it became. That's how the name came to Furaha Link Ventures. But also the joy, the money brings joy because it solves problems.
My friend.
Yeah, so
There's this meme that was circulating when you're coming to convince. I mean, how to tell us to pick the loan. It's just a meme, people talk too much on social media. There was this smart lady, she was all looking good and, on point. She would even come and talk to you, and trust me, you would not reject that offer. So after picking the loan, and someone who comes to pick the loan is also different. So like you just said, Furaha, the Furaha, I think it's that moment you're receiving the money. Money, me sometimes I say money is evil. You see, now when there is no money, you can be at peace, you be all well-mannered, You can even have good plans like, if I get money, I'll have to do this. If I get money, I'll have to do that. If I get money, but when you get that money, it's a different thing. It's a different thing, and how this money goes is even, you not know. You see? And it is really so difficult when it comes to salary. That's why they like saying that week of salary, even water tastes like what? Medicine.
Some people don't eat beans when salary comes.
Yeah.
But anyway, money is not evil. But money shouldn't be misused.
True, money shouldn't.
At Furaha, we derive pleasure by solving people's problems. That's what satisfies us, not the money we earn. I think money is not an end in itself. It's just a means to an end. I think that's what we should learn. So if we learn that money is supposed to help us reach somewhere, it's not just an end in itself, then we'd relate well with money. So at Furaha, really, there is joy in solving your problem, and there's joy in payment. It's not only one way, it's a two-way street.
So, yes. How did you start this? Because me, I would... Mingoni?
Okay.
What other thing do you know from that?
Of course, I can say thank you, Awad, for Ambaba for bringing me here to the Star TV.
So, how did you start this?
Humble
How do you get
beginnings.
that morale even to come here and start something like that? It's a risky business.
It's a very risky business.
It's risky.
Yeah.
So how did you start it? How do you get that idea that I should start loans and what? No.
It's a very long story, but I can summarize it in 3 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
I think was now.
Cut it short.
Yeah, I didn't choose to come here.
Yeah.
And I didn't choose the business. I think for very many reasons, Arua also now chose me, and the business also chose me.
Wow.
I was discussing with a friend the other day, and he was asking me, do we own the world or the world owns us?
Yeah.
And it's a philosophical question, but we realize that the world owns us. So the same things that Arua owns me here, and it owns you, and it owns whoever is here, and it even owns the businesses around. So anyway, back to how it began. I came to Westnala as a student in the mighty Muni University.
Muni University,
yeah, I
yes.
respect it so much. I love it, actually. It's my alma mater. So when I came on government sponsorship. I was posted here. I did my bachelor's in IT. So I began the business when I was in school.
Wow.
I think in the first semester of the second year. So how did it choose me? For some reasons I'm not sure of, I was famous at school. Or maybe the population was small.
Yeah.
So I would interact with a number of people. So most students were government-sponsored students. And so they would get living out allowances. But then they could have needs that they wanted to solve before the living out allowances came. So sometimes you're maybe from playing soccer or social evenings at campus.
Yeah.
Then a friend shares a problem. Man, I need to clear my functional fee. I need to clear my hotel bills. Man, I need
Yes,
upkeep. But allowance has delayed. Allowance this, allowance that, allowance this. So it became like a social thing. Someone like, give me some 100K. When allowance comes, I'll give it back to you. Give me 200. Give me 50. Give me 300. And I'll give you freely. I'd give you freely without interest. But then how
Where are you getting all the monies?
I think
You're running a business?
I told you I was working since I was a little boy in my mother's shop, so I could save. I could save a big even pennies. Could save, buy animals, sell. So anyway, and also the government gives living out allowances. So naturally, I save with ease.
You're in a government sponsorship?
Yeah, I save with ease. I'm not extravagant.
Wow.
So time reached, and I could give all my monies to my friends, and I remained with nothing. And then I realized there was a problem. So, but a good thing, they would pay.
Yeah.
So the following semester, I told them, now guys, when you take all this money, I stay with nothing. And also, when I stay with nothing, another person that comes to borrow it finds nothing. So I think we should do a kind of pay it forward here. That means that if I give you money, you're going to return it with a small interest.
Yes.
You guys were like, yo, it's okay.
So you started Furaha in school?
In school, in a hostel. In a hostel.
Yes.
So I gave, allowance came, guys paid. So I thought maybe that could be the end of it. But then I was in a lecture room. A security man called me. The following day, driver was calling me. Secretary, support staff. And just before I knew it, I realized I could actually scale this business.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I graduated, actually before graduation, I was lucky. I was among the Huawei Seeds for the Future. So we went to China under Huawei Seeds for the Future program. We came back. They called us for paid internship. So that means that after my university, I had like a number of options. So Huawei called us. There was a job there. My business was here in place, and for some reasons, I wanted to join the army. I don't know where the morale went.
Okay.
So I was not worried about the future after campus.
Yes.
Yeah. So after campus, then I sit down. I have two options to go for the Huawei job. Actually, there are three: to go for the Huawei job, for the military, then to scale the business. So for the military part was basically patriotism. I said, but I could actually serve the country better in business.
Wow.
Yeah, so because definitely if I start business, I'll employ someone, I'll, support the families, then just like that. Then for the job part, I sat and I realized that if I'm to sit, and also the need, I realized that there was a lot of need for, there was a lot of gap in the microcredit sector.
Yeah.
It was being done in a wrong way. So I was coming to correct those errors. Yeah. So the weakness that the industry was tainted by maybe bad lenders was a strength to me. Like now I'm going to enter in and I'm going to change the whole picture of this thing. Yeah. So that's like the short story. That's how it began. Then after, I think after when I finished university, opened office, structured up, had a company in place. Before I was learning as myself, had a company in place, Farlink Ventures, certified it, got a license, got a few members on board.
Yeah.
got a few people to put in some cash, investors and what, we were good to go. So it was just a humble beginning, but there's still a long way to go. I
Yes.
guess, yeah.
Is it a whole, how hectic? Is it a whole hectic thing to start up something, I mean, relating to loans or?
Yeah, I think.
How is the startup?
It's not easy, of course. It's never
It's
easy.
not,
It's
yeah,
never
it's
easy.
not.
It's I think I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend entrepreneurship to one who can't persevere.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. If you have two options, you can get a job. You can do entrepreneurship. You have to assess yourself. If you know like you're good at persevering, then entrepreneurship is your thing because you can't scale. You can start with something like very small, then you scale it to become something big. But if you're this person who wants a soft life, then entrepreneurship is not your thing. So it wasn't easy, but anyway, good things are not easy.
Good things are not easy, yeah. And good things are not for everyone.
Yeah, so if you're going to dare to do great things, like we are daring to do great things in Furaha, to scale it up to the level that we want, to give billions like you talked about, so then we have to be so daring.
Yes.
And yeah, so and it's a process. It's an evolution. You keep learning. You keep learning. Your clients, they keep changing. Their needs keep changing. Their demands keep changing. So your ears have to be open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need this. You respond. We need to be served like this. We respond. You know. Yeah. So it's basically about being willing to learn.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what guides us. We learn a lot. If we make a mistake, we don't strangle anyone in the office. Oh, you made a mistake. No. Like, so what do we take as a lesson from this?
Yeah,
We
true.
learn to become better. We keep evolving. So
You learn
we
from
used
the
to-
mistakes.
Yeah. Then another thing is that I think we are doing a business that we love. We love to solve people's financial problems.
Yeah.
So since we love it, it makes us wake up early in the morning just to do that because we love it. Yeah. So it's about the love and the passion.
I understand. This is Business Bank, my dear viewers. Thank you so much for those who have been following us keen on the stories. With the MD for Furaha Loans. He has said a lot in that particular sector. Of course, even how he started. So you could start something as well. What is big was all started small. So that's all I can tell you as a tip. This is Business Bank, Yumbe. Thank you so much. Our greetings to you. For those who are following us right from there, Koboko, Moyo, Jumani, parts of South Sudan and DRC Congo. Even, of course, our brothers and sisters from the Central and all the fans of Business Bank. Thank you so much. Let us take a very short break and when we return, Mr. Kagame is going to tell us the challenges, of course, that they are facing in that particular sector. We all know how difficult it is. Good morning. This is West Nile TV.
He must be rich, tall, handsome, from a respectable family. He must have a maid because at our home we do not work.
Kondakta Masawo.
Owaayi obadde olobye ku ssimu
Ya munange anti yo TV enkolera.
Enjoy a new world of entertainment with over 80 TV and radio channels, plus movies from wherever you are. Download the YoTV Channels app from your app store and enjoy 30 days of free streaming with MTN.
YoTV Channels, the power is in your hands.
Family is not an important thing. It's everything. All family members, children of all ages, ladies in the house, and the big boys. StarTimes gives your family a complete TV entertainment, reliable signals everywhere in the country, standby customer care services, most affordable and convenient subscription. StarTimes, big on global, more local channel, most affordable. StarTimes is with you no matter the situation.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
This is Business Bank, and we do this show daily, Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 a.m. with different business personalities with their different businesses that they deal in. Mr. Kagame,
Yes.
how true is it that it's women who are so much into loans, and why?
I don't know how true that is. First of all, I don't think it's true.
There were like two. We had two tenants in my mother's gate. They actually ran away because of loan.
Wow.
They disappeared.
Wow, they probably went to dubious lenders.
And of course, when you go to town, they tell you, most of these women, of course, they talk, they're like, I picked loan the other time, they're like, I picked loan. So
Yeah, anyway.
Men and women who pick loan most.
I think actually I have a database, but according to our database, I think we have more male clients than female clients, but also the female clients also peak. So when you say that,
but it's us even who most times do the small scale businesses.
Yeah, but also, but also is that no, we can't quantify who, like, men and women who pick more loans, because it's like whenever there's a temporary financial shortage, people pick. So in some months, actually, women pick more than men. In some months, men pick more than women. So it's like, it's a seesaw. Sometimes it's men. So, but then the other thing is that it's also wrong to say that women do small businesses. Nowadays, women are running big corporations. So.
Women do, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I mean the small ones, most of them are dominated by women. Yeah. And then also those big ones. Of course, today we have boss ladies in town. Yeah, we have women who fly.
Yeah. And that's the way. And that's the way.
There's women empowerment,
Yeah, and the government and the world over is about women emancipation, so they have empowered women or something. But I think you talked about
maybe we need to show our viewers what happens in our office. Yeah. So take me through as we talk.
Yeah, the challenges.
The challenges, yeah. Definitely.
I think the major challenge is, let's say we get limited information.
Yeah, limited information.
Yeah, that. Appraisers, you need to have the right information if you're appraising people, and that definitely means that if you're giving instant loans, then you have to be at the top of your game, again the right information to know, is this person worthy giving money? This person, he's saying he does this kind of business, is it true it's his business or it's the brother's business? You understand? He says he has a job, is it true he has been fired? Then of course that's part of the information. But the big one could be actually, I think, multiple borrowing, which is I think the population also, people have to be sensitized, and also the organizations. I think a person can pick a loan from a number of institutions, and when they pick a loan, then it will be hard for them to service this loan. Yeah. So I think the challenge here is that the bank solved that by having maybe financial cards, and for us lenders, we don't have financial cards yet. But I was reading papers yesterday, and no, it was on the Twitter page of UMRA, and they're thinking of coming up with financial cards. So there's a problem of limited access to information on our side. Yeah. So it's kind of challenging. I think that's the major challenge. Other challenges are general for all businesses. Businesses have challenges and what, but still we keep moving.
Now that the economy is low, we all know that. How has this affected you?
It has actually affected us because it affects our clients.
Yeah, definitely. When the customers are affected, the bosses also do.
If the customers are affected, then the business is also affected. Yes, also the demand kind of, someone would assume that the demand increases, but the genuine demand reduces if you're really a keen lender, because business has reduced.
Yeah, business has
Someone
reduced.
would say that people are doing like businesses, bringing stock all over, but because of costs, even the stock they're bringing is less, even the bargaining power has kind of reduced. So it has affected our businesses, but yeah, just like we said,
hopefully things will change.
Yeah, hopefully
things will change.
And we also keep
yes.
our clients on a number of things.
Yeah, you mentioned something. Do you know how some people pay? Even I would borrow money from you. I would use it. I would go and borrow from my colleague there to pay your money.
That's scandalous. Digging your own hole, like your own.
I mean, yeah, when that is also, I want my money out. I also go to the next person and borrow, and that's how some people have been living their life, by the way.
And it's bad.
It's very bad.
It's bad, and we try to have these honest conversations with our clients, but we advise them. It's really bad because it doesn't empower the client in any way. So that's the problem of multiple borrowing.
Borrowing,
yeah, and like you borrow from Jerry to pay Tom, then you
from Joshua
then
to Jerry.
It's a big problem.
How do you?
So I think we were trying to engage stakeholders. If we can get financial cards, at least if someone has got like a number of loans, so that you advise them, or probably to be patient, or even give them less. But then you can see that someone is getting, let's say, for example, 1 million, but he already has a liability of 1 million somewhere. That 1 million somewhere, it's a problem. Yeah, it's a big challenge.
It's
a big challenge we're facing.
So how are your interests?
Our interests we give from 10%. 15%, depending on how risky the business is. Then sometimes 20% if it's very risky. Depends on the risk. How risky the business is.
So how low do your loans start from?
Our loans
are cheap. Even 10,000?
Even 5,000.
Really?
You have clients who pick 10 million, and have clients who pick 10,000. So it's okay. We don't discriminate. We give a client what they want.
When you're stuck with border, move to Furaha loans.
When you're stuck with border, it's fine. Because someone can be your client and then it's like, I'm actually going to pick my money, but I don't have transport. So
I know.
You give it 10,000. So we give.
So you're a call away.
A call away.
Wow,
yeah,
this
we're
is
a call away. Yeah, we're a call away. And
so we can count on you anytime.
Anytime, any day of the week. Sundays are usually our day off, but on emergencies.
You work from Monday to Sunday?
Work on Monday to Saturday, but if there's an emergency, we'll respond. If
the
client calls us, it's like, I have a deal, I have a business, I have an emergency. Where are you? We're open for them. Cause it's about the cause.
Yes. How have I'm just imagining that it's obvious people must have disappointed you, some of your customers.
Yeah, I think it comes back to appraisals. We do our level base to do the perfect appraisals. Yeah, of course you can't avoid that.
There are those who pick these loans and they run away. You know?
Yeah, there are those who pick loans.
Does that happen to you too?
Yeah, it happens, but it no longer happens so much. But we try to do appraisals so much. Then there could also be some people who use things which are not theirs. Some people masquerade, say this is my business, not their business. But just like I said, some of these mistakes you make them when you're still starting business, and you come to learn them. So we keep learning.
Good.
So we face those challenges, but I think right now we are facing new challenges. Yeah, because we do appraisals like very well.
This is good. Meaning, of course, when you plan right, all is right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surely, yeah. If you plan
so
right,
a quick one. So where do we find you? How do we find Furaha Loan? The callaways, even 1,000 these people give.
Yeah, we don't discriminate. If
Don't
If
discriminate.
your problem is 1,000 shillings, 500 shillings, we shall solve it. If your
And there are
problem
no
is 5
long
million, 10
queues.
million,
Wow.
we shall solve it. We assure you. So we are located at Mungufeni Plaza.
Mungufeni Plaza.
Yeah, it's opposite
That's your
Arua Hill
location.
Stadium. Yeah, yeah. We're just next to Haas petrol station. Yeah, it's where
Haas petrol station. This one at the roundabout?
Yeah, the roundabout. It's that road is called Okuti Lane.
Okuti Lane.
Yeah, so that's where we are located, and yeah, I think just like the way you see it, that's the building is called Mungufeni Plaza. So on the right side is Haas, then on the left side is the building.
After the Arua Hill Stadium.
Yeah, after the Arua Hill Stadium. Yeah, we're neighbors.
And you do operate Monday to Saturday, and unless there's an emergency, you also respond on Sundays.
On Sundays, yeah, that's right.
So how do we find you? Maybe your contact?
Our phone numbers are on the banners there, but I think anyway, they can be zoomed. It's 0775.
Your number?
Yeah, 0775
Yes.
124042. Wow, I left my phone at the reception. There are more there are more contacts there for alternatives.
Maybe if we could, if they could zoom for us the contact there, and we would see it on the screen.
Yeah. Their contacts.
So
there.
maybe I repeat on the number.
Yeah, it's 775
0775.
Yeah, 775 4042. Then the Airtel line is 0753 45 0557. Yeah.
You give money to everyone, anyone regardless.
Who's engaged in an income generating activity, wants to boost it, wants to solve their problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Any amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any amount.
Any
You're
amount.
stuck, you want to start a business, you don't know where to go, you don't know where to run and who to run to.
Yeah, come to
Furaha
Furaha.
Business is right there for you. Just the way their name sounds, Furaha, Aiko.
Yeah.
Happiness. Go and receive that joy. Don't stress because you don't have something, or maybe you've run out of all the plans. Maybe you've made calls to friends, and you see people behave funny. People behave funny. When you ask for them money for maybe to run a business or something, maybe a help, they'll not give. Then they say you die. These people will solicit. They'll solicit money very fast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Kagame. I should now call you Furaha.
Yeah, Furaha
Loans.
It's a
Thank you so
pleasure,
much for coming through. At least I believe you've guided somehow the masses.
Yeah.
At least you've guided somehow the masses, because your rates they're friendly.
Yeah,
they're
very
friendly.
friendly.
Thank you. We look forward with working with you, and of course partnering with you.
Thank you, Latina.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, West Nile TV. This is massive. It means a lot to us as the business community. It means so much.
Yes.
And I just, I don't know, but they're big things.
Yes.
West Nile TV is going to empower this region like big time.
We are
if you can reach out to small businesses.
We're here
like,
for our small businesses.
So we look forward to partnering with you. We are going to reach that level of giving billions like you talked. So yeah. Thank you.
Well,
thanks once again.
Thank you so much. We have actually we have finally come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for those who have been following us keenly. I want to say thank you so much. This same show will also run tomorrow, same time as the same program, and with your same presenters. In a subsequent series that we will be having, we will have our studio lines open in the subsequent series that will be coming. That you'll also have your call-ins and ask your questions, things that you want to know from our guests. Thank you for those who have been following us. Please do not forget to subscribe to all our social media platforms: YouTube, West Nile TV, Twitter at West Nile TV, Facebook, West Nile TV. Catch us live tomorrow again. One more thing, do not forget that COVID is still within us. Please do not neglect all the SOPs. Continue observing them. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, because the rate now, the news is coming in that it is actually getting alarming. So we wouldn't want to face what we faced again. It used to be dark days for the country. And for those who have not vaccinated, please kindly move to the nearest health center next to you. Go and vaccinate. Thank you so much. Happy birthday for those who are celebrating their birthdays today. We are signing out. Bye-bye. Good morning from West Nile TV.
He must be rich, tall,